Okay, so I can't believe I'm actually going to post this online because I look like crap right now. But that's okay. In case you can't tell, I've got a pretty bad sinus infection. My nose is a little swollen. But today I'm starting my blog that is going to be called 365 Days of Compliance. Most of you know me. Most of you who know me know I've not been the most compliant cystic fibrosis patient over the last 32 years. But lately I've come to realize, with starting my life over, um, that you can do that at any time, and it doesn't matter when. You can start over any day, no matter what day it is, no matter what time it is, no matter how old you are. You can start over any day. I am 32 years old as of February, and I've realized that I am grateful and blessed to have this disease as mild as I do, because I haven't been the most compliant patient. You can ask my doctors, I haven't been. Um, but as of today, in kind of my fundraising for the Great Strides this year, I have decided to do a little research about my disease. And um, last night, um, I think the light finally clicked on that I have been so blessed, and I'm at the age now where I need to become compliant if I want to live a long and successful life. Um, I saw so many people online last night that have been compliant their entire life, and they've lived with CF and strived with CF and um, done the best they can, and they aren't blessed to have the health that I do at my age. And it was time for me to um, be that good CF patient and show people that no matter what, you can turn your life around and you can make it better. And you can make it different. I don't know how to explain it. Um, but today is day one of 365 days of compliance. I mean, not that I'm only going to do a year's worth of compliance, but I figure if I can post a blog every day and show you every day that I'm being compliant for an entire year, that it will become a part of my life, and I will be willing and able to do it like I should have been doing it over the last however many years it's been. I was diagnosed in 1989 when I was 9 or 10. I would have been 10. Sorry. Um, when I just turned 10 years old, I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. Um, I've probably had about 7 sinus surgeries over the last um, 13 years, 23 years. Oh, sorry, 23 years. I'm older than I thought. Probably had about 7 sinus surgeries. I go through one about every 5 to 7 years. Um, I have only been hospitalized once with pneumonia. 5 years ago, I had pneumonia, most likely due to the way I was my lifestyle, on top of my CF. Um, but other than that, I've never been hospitalized for my lungs. I have gone through some stress lately with my digestive system and my pancreas, and I had my gallbladder removed in February, and I've had a lot of issues with my the abdominal part of cystic fibrosis, which I don't think enough people really talk about. And I think the reason being is because so many of us have problems with our lungs that the abdominal part is just minor. Unfortunately for me, I'm the opposite at this point in my life, where I have more digestive issues than a woman could ask for, that a person could ask for, and my lungs are pretty healthy. Um, Digestive issues are not as easy, not any easier to deal with. They're not easy to deal with. That's all there is to it. Um, it hurts a lot to eat. It's hard to eat. I'm hungry all the time, so I force myself to eat, and then I just deal with the pain. It's kind of become pain tolerance issues that I've become accustomed to. Um, but the last few months it's kind of gotten me down and made it hard to live a normal life. But because of that, I've reprioritized my idea of what happiness is. And to me, happiness is pursuing the dreams that I moved to Lincoln, Nebraska for, and that is to help others with CF get better, live a better life, believe that they can live a long life, realize that they can make mistakes in their life, because we're all human, but still live and strive and get past that. And I guess that's kind of my story. Like I said before, I've not been the most compliant patient with CF. As hard as it is to admit, I was a smoker off and on throughout the years. I partied a lot and wanted to be normal like everybody else, and not let my disease own me, and not even believe that I had it for the longest time. And that's why I say that I'm so lucky to be my age and to be as healthy as I am, because of the stupid things that I've done throughout my 20s. Nobody's perfect. I admit I'm the most unperfect CF patient. And with all my abdominal issues and being in the hospital and meeting other people with CF in the hospital who were there because of their lungs, it kind of made me realize that I've been blessed, and there's a reason that God has taken such good care of me over the years, even though I haven't taken good care of myself. And that reason being that maybe I can be hope for somebody else, and give others with this disease hope that we can live a normal life. I mean, you don't have to do what I did. Please don't. But that we don't have to let this disease define us. For the longest time, I was like, okay, I have cystic fibrosis. I don't want to have cystic fibrosis, so I'll just put it in the back burner and pretend that I'm just like everybody else and hang out with people and do what they do and, not worry about my breathing treatments and my vest. And, when I get sick, the doctor tells me to do it, I do it, and then I feel better, and then I stop. And, that's kind of the vicious cycle that I've lived for the last 23 years. And, I lost my train of thought. But, over the course of being in the hospital the last few months, meeting those people and getting more involved with Great Strides and, looking into the people that don't let this thing define them, and they do things that I never thought that I could even do. I mean, I don't have a lot of energy. I hate running and I hate exercising, and I never thought, oh, I could never run a marathon, or I could never do this, or I could never do that because my lungs won't let me. And I see these people with, 50% lung functions, and they're running marathons, and sitting on my ass going, I'm too tired and I just can't do it. It's stupid. And, I don't have to let this disease define me, but I do have to admit that I do have it. So I've already admitted it to myself, but I've admitted it to you guys. I have cystic fibrosis. I'm living, breathing, and I will succeed with cystic fibrosis. And it's a realization that it doesn't have to control your life, it doesn't have to take over your life. I stole this from a cancer commercial, so I apologize for anybody, because I do have had friends that have had cancer. But I have cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis doesn't have me. Go lay down. Sorry, my dog's excited. I have cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis doesn't have me. So here is it not having me, and here is day one of compliance. I gotta do my breathing treatments in the husband's home. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk more. Okay.